Alrighty, got this all sanded up and flat enough to where I'm happy with it. Unfortunately, I did knock it over once and broke this corner off a little bit, and that is unfortunate, but okay, that's on the back side. I have this plan for a cable chase here, so I'm gonna start implementing that now using some pieces of plywood and chipboard to make a built-in cable chase.
To get a profile that matches my live edge, I just laid my plywood piece on top and traced it. It's super simple and pretty foolproof. Because of this shape, a jigsaw is really the right tool for the job. So I don't own a metal chop saw, so I use an angle grinder for all of my cuts. This does work fine, but it's hard to keep things square. This does end up fighting me a bit while welding, and you'll see what I do to fix it.
And for the sake of I stink at welding, I'm going to go ahead and weld up the legs before I cut the slot. That way if I mess up on the legs somewhere, I can cut the slot to fit in the stake.
This would have been much easier with an actual workstation where I could clamp things down appropriately. That is something I don't have, so I just sat everything on the ground here and measured frequently to keep things square. I didn't realize until a test fit later that this concrete is not flat at all. I ended up making these legs be kind of skewed and tweaked a little bit, so while they were square, they were not flat. And here we are, 2 basic squares, and now I just need to lay out where they will go on the desktop. With the positions decided, I can cut the slots that I was talking about. This isn't strictly necessary, but I thought it would help to add to the rigidity of the whole setup. Once I got the legs bolted on, I put in the cross support. This I didn't cut to length until the very end so that there was no way to mess it up. And that's where I'll leave this video because I ended up working a lot more on these legs. Even though I used them like this for a while, there was some problems that absolutely needed addressed. I do want to discuss those problems and how I fixed those, but I also wanted to give you a peek into what it looks like for a beginner working on projects like these. Because I am no professional and I make mistakes, as I'm sure most people do. So this one is for you noobs out there like me. And if you want to know how to fix the mistakes and see what the actual end product looks like, go ahead and check out the next episode, and I will see you later.